Everybody, welcome to Sports. Ricardo. Lightbourn. This one goes out to Davis Roker. That's right, he is celebrating 259 Roker. Way to go. Nesbitt Tents facility on Settlers Way, the venue for the Extreme CrossFit Challenge on the weekend, and a new champion was crowned.
Come on. Go, Robert.
The Extreme CrossFit competition was that and much, much more extreme. It took some doing for the competitors, but they went the distance. Young Katie Henley also competed, and she held her own. The 18-year-old young, talented lady, Katie, gave the competitors much to consider. The defending ladies champion, LaShanda Wiley, took up the challenge. Well, the field of competitors was pretty good for Wiley, and she said she felt good about her chances.
This round was intense, definitely very, very challenging, but it's a good way to start it off, and I look forward to the other rounds.
Miriam Byfield in the competition again this year, and some question marks.
First round was horrible. It was okay. It's just a warm-up. I'm not really that in shape. I just came here just for the fun of it to get a workout and support D'Amico.
The newcomer to the competition, DeKel Nesbitt, and boy, she did not miss a beat. This is Extreme CrossFit competition, and it's that and more.
First round, it wasn't too bad. It was kind of challenging after you got to like the third set of 5, so I had to push through to finish it.
DeKel comes from an athletic family, and it showed through the rounds and crowned a female champion. LaShanda Wiley had to settle for second place this year, and a good showing. Miriam Byfield finishing third, and it's back to the drawing board. The junior champion, Katie Henley, she had them shaking in their boots. Ashton Knowles competed and secured second place as far as the male. The men's champion, Timothy White, and Dominique Storr wrapping up third place. The Masters division was dominated by the West End boy. Robert Lewis showed the young whippersnappers a thing or two, and congrats, Robert. D'Amico Nesbitt said, well, it's a try-to event, and it was marred by weather in one.
We had a little mix-up with we were scheduled for August 3rd, and the weather had us postponed, so we had to change our date a bit, which threw some people off. But right, as far as people being interested and people getting into the sport, it is growing.
The Extreme Fit competition was a challenging one and a real test of strength and stamina. Day 4 of play in the ITF Junior International Tennis Tournament under 16 down there in El Salvador completed. In the girls singles division, it was Aisha Shepard defeating Gabriela Zavala of Honduras 6-2 and 4, and she now moves on to the quarterfinals. In the consolation play, Lauren Daxon lost to Guatemala Pamela Richards 6-4 and 6-love. Chaitanya Mystic also losing to Emma Tristel of Trinidad and Tobago 6-3, 6-3 as well. Now our boys, as far as Justin Thompson defeated Joshua Arnold of Trinidad 7-5, 2-6 and 10-6 in the tiebreak. Ahmad Thompson also over Eldrick Koppler of U.S. Virgin Islands 6-3 as well. Now, let me tell you that you had Bradley, who also lost, Flowers lost to Oscar Ramirez of El Salvador, and also Neil Mortimer losing to Dimitri Castina of Curacao 6-3, 6-4, and 10-2 in the tiebreak. And we can tell you also from down at St. Vincent, it was Dominique Motor also losing to Gabriela Zambelli of Guyana 6-1 and 7-5. Our kids are okay. They'll get better. We all got to lose to win. Okay. Let me tell you that the Grand Bahama Softball Association on the diamond last night. Controlled Chemical Sweepers defeating the Rising Courage 8-5 in men's play. Donovan Cox got the win. The loss went to Albert Sims. The Flyers and Wolverines played a ladies' match, and this one was kind of interesting. The Portside Flyers and the Candidates Wolverines crossed the line in its ladies' fast pitch with the good stick early in the ball game. That's a base hit to right. But the Flyers not playing smart softball, running themselves simply out of the game. Portside simply kept going at it, and the bat remained hot. This one was 2 out for the third baseman. You tack on an error. Next batter, right back to the pitcher, Devonna Mackey. The good glove, but throwing, that's another error. Narissa Lockhart then got the ball for Portside Flyers, and the Wolverines had no pity on her. The players seeing the fastball and the base hit to show for it. Narissa needed some defense to hold on, and the second baseman making a good one here for the sure out. But Lockhart ran the control problems and uncorked the wild pitch. She also gave up a run. The next batter continued the hitting, and they took it to Narissa, deep to left down the line. Scored that one a triple. Lockhart a bit ticked off and went at the good pitch here. Another one for the Wolverines. Portside then called a timeout. They tried to get back on track. It worked. Lockhart went to the money ball and got the batter to chase it. The Flyers on offense needed to get back on track offensively. The rally is on. The next batter finds a space in the Wolverines' defense. That's a base hit. Larika Russell in for Mackey gets the big out, and the game is 6-5 a final. Some questions now for the Flyers. Well, folks, Anthony Dilly Wilshcombe, voice could be heard at the softball park, and he's really what you refer to as a sports fan. Well, his voice is now being heard in a mild tone because now he's facing some challenges. Budweiser's softball team was that and more in the GBSA. When the name changed to Collect Panthers, the same team stayed together, and the #1 fan, Anthony Dilly Wilshcombe. Dilly never missed the trip to Florida with the Panthers or the Kings. He was always full of life, and when you met Dilly, you knew it. After today, he's experienced some challenges health-wise, and they are life-threatening.
I have a V-card, and I have a vessel that is leaking in the back, and when I drink too much of fluid, it is overload, and my leg is swelled up, and my stomach is swelled up, and I'd have to go in the hospital to get it pumped out. So that's what I'm facing right now.
Dilly says he suffers from extreme swelling and needs surgery to correct his illness.
I have to go over to the States, to Mount Sinai in Miami, and well, I done been over there couple of weeks doing some tests, and the operation in total cost like $40,000.
And that operation will entail what, Dilly?
That entail getting my heart, getting the blood to continue flow back through my body, and to fix the vessel that is leaking in the back of my heart.
A letter from Mount Sinai explains the severity of Dilly's condition.
Asking the government of public, please, that if they could help me out. I have an account set up by CIBC. The account number is 22016304889, and my cell number is 646-9697. If you want to call me and ask me any other questions, or I'm here and
Anthony Dilly Wilshcombe asking for a helping hand. Dilly just wanted to get back to being the fun-filled Dilly he was once again. Up today. Who knows whose time it is tomorrow? That's a look at sports tonight.